You know that feeling. Your front desk is just a whirlwind of ringing phones, stacks of paperwork, and staff that look, well, completely maxed out. Yeah, you are definitely not alone. So today, we're going to dive into how AI is becoming this incredible tool to calm that chaos down and get the focus right back where it belongs, on your patient.
So let's be real for a second. Does this scenario feel a little familiar? That constant juggling act your front desk team has to perform every single day? It's not just stressful, it's actually pretty high stakes. One little slip-up, one missed call, and that could be a patient you've lost for good, not to mention the hit your practice's reputation can take.
Okay, so your front desk, it's really the command center of your whole practice, right? But it's also where all the pressure builds up. And we're not just talking about little daily annoyances here. These are the small cracks in the foundation that can seriously impact patient care and, let's be honest, your practice's growth. All right, let's break down this daily struggle, because I'm betting this list hits close to home. Missed patient calls? You know what that is. That's a potential patient now calling another practice. All those hours spent on manual follow-ups? That's time your staff isn't spending with the patients who are literally right there in your office. And the booking chaos? Yeah, we all know that one. These aren't just headaches, they're actively costing you opportunities. So the big question is, how do you fix this? The answer isn't about asking your team to work even harder. It's about giving them smarter tools. So let me introduce you to Haley. Think of Haley as your new AI assistant, a digital team member who is on the clock 24/7, never gets overwhelmed, and is always there to handle all those repetitive tasks. This frees up your human team to focus on what truly matters, providing excellent patient care. And this is where an AI assistant really becomes a game changer. It acts as your front line, 24/7, instantly answering every single call, text, and website chat. Just think about that. No more missed opportunities. A patient calls after hours? Handled. Your team is on another line? Handled. Every single inquiry gets an immediate professional response. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great, but is it going to be a huge headache to set up? Absolutely not. This is a completely done-for-you service. Our team builds the custom AI system for your practice. We handle the entire installation, and you just let it run on autopilot. It's really that simple. Okay, so how does this AI actually do all this? Let's get into the specifics of how it handles those key front desk tasks and really transforms the workflow. First up, let's tackle probably the biggest time sink for any front desk: appointment booking and all the reminders that go with it. With an AI assistant, this entire process can be put on autopilot. And this is what makes it so powerful. Your patients can book an appointment whenever it works for them, even if it's late at night or on a weekend. The system syncs right up with your practice calendar, which means you guessed it, no more double bookings. And those automatic reminders it sends out, they are an absolute lifesaver for reducing no-show. All right, let's talk about something that quietly hurts so many practices: the missed call. You know the drill. You're with a patient or on another call, the phone rings, and by the time you can get to it, they're gone. That's a lost opportunity. An AI assistant completely eliminates that problem. This feature is, and I'm not exaggerating, a total game changer. It's called missed call recovery. Here's how it works. The moment you miss a call, the AI instantly sends a text message to that number. It can ask what they need, answer their questions, or even book them an appointment right then and there. It turns what would have been a lost lead into a happy, scheduled patient automatically. But it's not just about booking. The AI is also amazing at handling all those pre-appointment questions. Just think about all the time your team spends answering the same questions over and over again about insurance, directions, what to bring. Imagine automating all of that. So here's what that looks like. The AI gathers all that key information up front. It answers all the common FAQs for the patient. The result? Your team gets a patient who walks in the door fully prepared and qualified. This means your staff can be so much more efficient and focused when the patient actually arrives.
And this brings us to the most important point. This is not about replacing your amazing staff. It's about empowering them. By automating the repetitive, tedious work, you're freeing them up to focus on the high-touch, human-centric parts of their job, giving patients in your office their full attention and care.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But what about the actual measurable impact? Let's look at how this really changes the game for a practice's efficiency. This table really tells the whole story, doesn't it? It's a simple before and after. On one side, you've got the old way: missed calls, slow responses, booking headaches. On the other side, with AI, every call is captured, follow-up is instant, and scheduling is seamless. It completely transforms your practice into a 24/7 operation without burning out your staff. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Here's a quote from Sarah Mitchell over at Mitchell Dental Care. She says, "Harmony AI answers every call and books appointments while we focus on patients, like having a full-time receptionist who never takes a break." That really says it all, doesn't it?
So we've covered the common problems, we've seen the solution in action, and we've looked at the real-world proof. The next step is to see how a system like this can be perfectly tailored to your specific practice.
So, if you're ready to move from chaos to clarity, if you're ready to give your team the tools they need to truly shine, then it's time to see this AI system for your own practice. Thank you so much for your time today.